What's good, guys? It's G with the Rich Dream Show. We're a podcast that like to get into black culture, sports, music, current events, and a lot of other dope topics. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Rich Dreams TV with 2 Z's on the end of dreams. Also, go and follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Again, thank you in advance. And like we always say, follow your dreams or they'll become your nightmares. Peace. He hit the three. But Bron missed it. I think Bosh got the rebound.
Yeah.
And he kicked it out the Ray.
He just hit a three before that to bring it to an end, too.
Don't do all that. Don't do all that, man. Don't start glazing it like the young kids.
Damn.
You are now tuned in to the Rich Dream Show.
Say we just tryna live, so we just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just tryna live. Oh yeah.
Welcome to another episode of the Rich Dream Show. That's right.
Another one.
We're back in full effect, live and direct. My co-host, Young G.
My
Mr.
boy.
Fades.
What's going down?
I am Smoke. It's a pleasure to make you guys' acquaintance. Thank you for allowing us into your homes.
Yeah.
Into your phones.
Yeah. Computers, laptops.
Wherever. Hopefully you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or via Spotify.
Or
And if
where
you're
else?
not, maybe you're watching.
Damn, I pointed the middle finger. My bad.
Maybe you're watching G's beautiful chocolate mug and my ashy mug on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Either way, we appreciate you. G,
Scott, what's going down, man?
it's been a while.
It has.
Yeah, man.
Like a whole week. Yeah. Been a minute.
Hey, a lot happens in a week.
They do.
These 7
It
days,
sure
we
do.
it all.
It sure is
People-
definitely an eventful week.
People
for
be
sure.
getting unionized,
Mm.
becoming one.
Mm. In the name of the Lord, that what they say. Stop.
All right, let me
Stop it.
but man, blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about cheating
Last episode we did.
You want to go ahead and confess?
Confess what? I ain't cheated. What you talking about? Oh, okay.
Nah, man. You definitely had a life-altering event this past weekend, man.
Yeah.
So we wanted to congratulate you on that.
Yeah.
Us over at the show, we were happy to be in attendance over
Okay.
at the union of the Bloodworth family.
Okay. Big B's. You
Come
know what
on,
I'm saying?
man. We
Big
in
B's.
that thing.
Like the women be doing.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, my ring just bland as hell though. Her shit got diamonds in it, sparkling. My shit just a lump of gold. That's it.
It's all right, man.
It's all good.
I feel like that's kind of what it's about, though. It's about, at least it seems that way for the guys. It's kind of about humbling yourself.
Yeah.
Onto
so?
this woman.
You think so? That what you
That's
think?
what I'm saying. That's what it kind of looked like in my.
That's what they portrayed to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
He talking about yeah.
even just I feel like bringing your life together with somebody is a little humbling.
It is.
Yeah.
It's having somebody that you gotta live life with.
Yeah.
You gotta share everything. Compromise.
Yeah.
You gotta share everything with this person. You gotta be considerate of their feelings.
In everything.
When you can't just make a decision that's gonna affect
About anything.
the household. You gotta go to them. You gotta run it with them. See how they feel about
I was
it.
telling one of the young boys at the job, he got a chick, but he's single, man. I was just telling him, like, everything's a conversation.
Yeah, you got
Even just getting off work, coming home, playing the game, that's a conversation. You can't just do that. You have to talk about it.
Yeah, especially when them kids and
Man.
can't just go to the bar like you used to no more.
Man.
You gotta go down. You
Your
gotta go
whereabouts
high.
is in question.
You gotta go high letter. You like, hey, shoot, hey, we got
Game on.
the game on. We're gonna go by the bar. Have a couple drinks. I'll be back by 10:30 at the latest 11. You want something to eat? You know what I'm saying? You got it. It gotta be some type of incentive for them in there,
That's the thing,
to where they can be like, Cause they gonna have,
That's the thing.
have something to say. They gonna look at you stupid. But if you say, "Hey, shit, you want to bring me? Want me to bring you something to eat back?"
Yeah.
That'll lighten it just a little bit. You
That's
know
the
what I'm
thing too.
saying?
There's no more singular transactions.
No.
There's no more.
You got to get something for
Usually
everybody.
not single digit transactions no more.
Oh
You know
no,
how
that
you
ain't
might-
it ain't like that
you might-
anyways.
You might sneak, but you know, somebody might sneak and get a deal somewhere. Usually,
On food?
you know, I mean,
Man, eggs $10, man.
eggs.
$8 to $10.
Yeah.
Where you gonna get something fun to that at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Good point.
unless you go to the low qualities, you know, the fast food joints.
You know, I get low vibrational from time to
I
time.
do
ain't
it.
gonna lie
I
to
do
you.
it too.
I
But that's the
ain't-
only place
I
you're
ain't
gonna
gonna
find
cap.
something under 10.
Yeah.
Nowhere else you're not finding it.
That quality me a motherfucker too.
Goddamn. Customer service.
So how do you feel, man? You feel different?
Nah, I feel the same, you know, me and my wife.
Hey, say that.
Me and my newly wife, she's we've been together going on 4 years. Yeah, we've been together going on 4 years. So to me it's just like I was messing with one of my clients maybe Friday.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's really just signing a document that say we go together. Like at this point, it's just on paper that we go together now, you know. But with that being said, you know, I do hold my vows to, you know, like as the pinnacle of our relationship, and I definitely want to meet everything that I told her. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it going. I want to, you know, have one of the favorite things. I don't want to, you know, get divorced and get into another marriage and all of that. I want to live life with her. I want to, you know, have our kids grow up in the same household, all that good stuff, you know, stuff that I didn't really have, you know. So, but yeah, man, it's cool. It's a cool thing, man. It's cool, man.
Shout out to you too for writing the vows, man.
Yeah. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you the story behind that.
Oh, okay.
It's a backstory. It's always a backstory.
Please.
So when she set the court date up for us to do the ceremony,
Right.
she asked me. She said, "Hey, do you want to do vows?"
Yeah.
I said, "No, not really." She was like, "Why not?" I was like, "Well, from what I hear, the courtroom weddings, they pretty quick.
Yeah.
They kind of get you in, get you out, and you know, I really." And this is 2 weeks. This is probably about 2 weeks out from 2 or 3 weeks out.
I'm young on the wedding scene. I hadn't been to many. This was like maybe this is my third wedding ever in life.
Yeah.
Thank you
What?
for the efficiency, for being like the timeliness.
Yeah.
Like that was amazing.
You like that, huh?
Boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
People was actually there when we supposed to be there.
Right, for 6:30.
And then, like you said, ceremony was, you know, beautiful. But
Yeah.
to the point.
Yeah. But no, so man, you know, she run it by me, and it's like I said, it's probably 2-3 weeks out.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, I was telling her, nah, I really don't, you know, like I say, I don't really see a need to. You know, it's pretty quick. So she doubled back maybe like a week ago and say, hey, they moved our time back, which, you know, when I let you guys, we were supposed to be at 5.
Right,
they moved it back to 6:30. And she was like, hey, they moved our time back. So that was like, you know, we can kind of stay a little longer to do pictures and stuff like that. And she was like, well, I had already told them that, you know, we wasn't going to do vows. And I was like, all right, cool. Thursday morning.
Did you feel that way for real? Or was you?
No, I didn't want
to. Did you already have something prepared?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. That's the thing. I didn't, bro. You know me. If I say I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it, or I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to give you no half-cocked ass answer. I don't know. No, if I say no, then that's what it is. If I say yeah, then I'll do it.
Okay.
So Thursday morning, day before the wedding, I go in the room to get ready, and she's like, hey, I got something to tell you.
That's always a good starter to
Hey,
the
I got something to
conversation
tell
right
you.
there.
So I'm like, what's up? It's like, I want to do vows. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why would you wait until the last day? Like, you know, so I'm like, bro, like I gotta cut hair all day today, all day tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
where I'm gonna find the time? And like me personally, I would have wanted to at least probably maybe a week so that I can
Just
say
to
everything
really,
that I really
really
want
put
to
some
say.
thought.
And
Yeah.
it would have been just as long. But I would have wanted to say everything that I really want her to know. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you only get that one chance.
I
You
only
wanna
get
make
that
sure-
one
yeah.
chance, so I wanted to, but you want to wait till the day before. So I'm like, yo, so I say, listen, let's just wait until we do the reception next year.
Okay.
I say, let's just wait till then. We can start the whole thing off. We do our vows in front of everybody, which it was actually a big turnout, bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. But everybody, it'll probably be 100 people at the reception.
Okay.
So she was like, well, we gotta wait till next year. We only gonna get one wedding, and I'm like, bro, like, why would you wait a day before? So I go in the bathroom, and I think I was just getting ready, and I came back in the room. She crying and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm like, what you crying for? I really said it just like this. I said, what you crying for?
That's how you know that's a real partnership. You talk to her like, come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I said, listen, I say, man, listen, what you crying for? She's like, cause I really wanted it. I'm like, well, why you ain't say that? Cause I thought you was gonna change your mind. Bro, you been with me 3-4 years, bro. You know if I say no, then it's no. If I say yeah, then I'll do it.
Right.
So I go in the bathroom, take a shower. I'm in the shower thinking, I'm like, well, man, you know, we only gonna get married one time officially. And man, I was like, I'll see if I can squeeze some time in today to, you know, and a little bit later after I got off to, you know, kind of get it together.
Yeah, man.
So, but it's funny, like you said, like when she started crying, I was like, bro, you should have. I was like, bro, you should have told me this before. And then she crying. I'm like, tighten up, man.
I told her, come
Tighten
on,
up.
Chief. You good?
Man, tighten up, man. But yeah, you know, I ended up finding time that day, Thursday. I had a little break, about an hour break or so, and you know, I came up with some stuff. And not gonna lie, bro, when I first read it, like when I typed it up and read it to myself, like I kind of got choked.
Hey.
You know, like just reading back some of the stuff because that was real stuff that was in there. You know what I'm saying?
I know we boys, you know, usually don't get too much sentimental.
Nah,
but that was,
that
was heartfelt. But you had Princess crying.
She cried.
She was over there.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, I'm trying not to look at her really, but I saw her at the corner of my eye.
Just stay,
you know,
tunnel vision. Don't
you
do
know,
it. Don't you look.
Sensitive situations when you're around all that stuff. You can't pay too much attention.
I know, yeah. Then when you ain't married and you going to Wiz with your old lady, that's
be
different.
careful.
That's different.
This is my first time in this scenario, but I already knew.
That's different.
I knew what the vibes was.
It's
Don't look in the eye too much.
Don't do it.
Let her enjoy the atmosphere.
Don't do it.
But yeah.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
Did she throw the bouquet?
She didn't.
She didn't.
She didn't. She didn't. She said she wanted to. She said what she was gonna do is just hand it to Crystal. You know, Crystal Antonio.
I'm mad.
Crystal Antonio.
I meant to tell Crystal the whole time. What's up, Chris? I wanted to say, keep your head above water. You know, man.
Don't do it.
I wanted to
Don't do it. Cause your ass next, nigga. You next. You up next. Oh, you talking about come on, man. You keeping your head above water, huh?
Then I saw it happen again on Facebook. I wanted to get her bad, man.
Wait, man. Yeah, bro. That was fun. That was fun. That was a fun trip, though.
Yeah,
that was a cool trip.
Yeah. Get together again like that sometime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. This was a good weekend.
Yeah, it was cool.
You know, we did a little traveling. That's why I'm out here in the D.
Yep. Pause.
No diddler.
Yep.
Little man got to hang out with his cousins this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Christy now?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Got to go got to sit in a little wagon, enjoy Christian play baseball yesterday.
Yeah. He did a good job.
Look. You know.
What happened? He working on it.
It was the last tournament for the year. I hadn't followed up to see that, but I'm assuming we got dubs.
Okay.
I told him before he left, we getting dubs today.
Yeah.
He felt me on that. So
put it in the air, man.
I believe
Put it in the universe.
I believe that.
Yep.
Man, and then got some good mommy and daddy free time, you know.
It's always good. Yeah, we did too, man. We did too. So we
refresh yourself.
We ended up going to the Gaylord's Resort yesterday, last night. We wanted to do 2 days, man, but just the babysitting situation, babysitting 2 babies, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up, it was well needed, man. And it was a cool experience. That was our first time there. Boy, they know where to hide shit at from us, boy.
What you mean?
Boy, man, that's in Grapevine.
Oh, okay.
And it's like I said, it's right around the street from Great Wolf Lodge, but boy, it's ducked off. Yeah. They know how to hide it from us, boy. Man. When they don't want us there, they gonna put it somewhere where we ain't gonna look. We ain't gonna look. But it was a cool thing, man. We both was tripping. We was like, man, this kind of feel like our first trip that we took when we took a trip to Austin. Our first trip together, and we was just like, man, it's like feel like our first trip. So it was a cool time though.
Bad.
Cool time.
Family outings. First of many.
Yeah, for sure.
Bruh. Nah, man, that's fire. Seeing y'all together, seeing the whole family.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I got the whole little Giselle.
Yeah, man.
She was asleep.
You lucky.
Hey.
Cause that's all that motherfucker do is cry.
I got her handed to me at first. I was like, hold on, you ain't let me brace myself for nothing.
That's all she do is cry, boy.
Oh, yeah?
I ain't lying.
She's loud about
cry
it.
baby.
Like, why am I awake?
She's a cry baby. She a cry baby dog. She bad. But she was asleep the whole time. Gigi was asleep most of the time. So they was good. They did good.
Baby.
I'm proud of them.
For sure.
Yo. What we got on the docket today, though, man?
Man, today we're going to get over on them finals, man.
Okay.
You know, we got the conference or Eastern Conference and the Western Conference have both been decided.
Okay.
It's lit. As well, sorry, I was trying to read producer notes, and I wasn't as sly as I would have liked to be. But yeah, man, we're gonna go over the Eastern Western Conference Finals, as well. We got a little other happenings in here, don't we?
What do we have?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
You don't remember the bet?
The bet?
You remember the bet? Okay.
I don't remember the bet. I don't think we know what you're talking. I don't think we know what you're talking about, Smoke.
Hold on.
What other happenings we had, man?
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. What was this? What was?
Put on my camera. Children. Stay off the weed.
Don't be like Uncle Smoke.
Don't be like Big Smoke, man. Please. And this nigga talking to me like I'm supposed to know.
We said something.
No, we didn't.
Before we was just talking about it.
I don't remember.
Okay, but yeah, we going over the Eastern and Western.
Just get into the sports, man.
So Thunder took care of business, man.
Yes, they did. Took care of my boy,
man. What we saw from this series, though, is kind of what we already knew going in. Mm-hmm. Wasn't quite as deep as the Thunder.
Nah.
And then as far as, you know, guys that really can create their own offense other than Ant, it just really wasn't there.
No.
They was able to key in on him, really pressure him on the ball, as well as, you know, the teammates as well. I mean, there was a lot of turning over.
Yeah, they turn the ball over so much. Minnesota does. It's like, dog, like y'all already, you can't turn the ball over when this team is gonna score. Yeah. Like I'm sure they top 5 in the league in scoring.
Almost instant offense.
Yeah, so you can't be a turnover machine as a team, man. You're not gonna win it, as they didn't, and also. Like I said, this was something that I was scared of going into the series. I was like, yo, Minnesota only play 8 people. Mm-hmm. So the Thunder, they going to play 10, at least 9, possibly 11. Yeah. So Shea.
Qualified people, too.
They going to get in there and do their thing.
Energized, defensively.
They going to get in there and do their thing. So I thought, what happened was supposed to happen. Yeah. Just going off of like I say, the way the teams are set up.
Sure.
Now, when we get to the finals matchup, I think those teams, just off style and like both teams can run. Both teams are deep teams. They play 10, 11 guys. that'll be a more. I think that'll be a more close matchup.
Yeah.
I think the Thunder will still do what they're gonna do, but I think that'll be a closer matchup. But Minnesota, like I say, they got to get deeper as a team as far as how many players they're playing.
Yeah.
But
this will be interesting because I mean, the Thunder, they have like 29-1 or something record like that against the Eastern Conference.
yes,
So it's like
they dominate the East.
it should be pretty much a game set and match, but we see how Halliburton and the Pacers, they respond to the adversity and people thinking they're the underdog. It gives you that extra fire. Pacers are already a gritty team.
Facts.
So I think it's gonna be a good showdown. I'm definitely not seeing a sweep by any means, even though what the stats and stuff say. I'm gonna go 5 to 6. Yeah.
But before that, what you thought about the Knicks and the Pacers?
I was surprised at the Knicks.
I
They
picked the
showed
Knicks.
me more fight than I thought they really had. I thought it was gonna be a little closer, but when Ant started displaying, or excuse me, Cat started displaying injury with the knee, that kind of sold it for me. It really looked like Big Brunson disappeared a little bit than he had them other series, especially in the fourth quarter closing time.
Yeah,
that's usually when he starts putting up big numbers.
That's usually when he do his stuff.
Yeah, it didn't really. The flame never turned on.
Yeah.
Now, this was the original with Thibodeau and not playing more people. Was it just legs, or
I think it was just like Minnesota. He only he might play 7.
Right.
So when you start putting these, okay, all right, we're gonna play more people. You should have been playing more people all year.
Yeah.
So now you got people that not used to playing like that, and you insert them into playoff basketball, Eastern Conference Finals. You get what I'm saying? Deep in the playoffs.
Big moments, yeah.
What you think they're gonna play well? The reason why the Thunder guys, they coming in and they still being a deep team in the playoffs, because they've been doing it all year.
Yeah, they got a rhythm. Yeah, they have something.
All year, they stuck to it. Same thing with the Pacers. Stuck to it. Because I'm looking at guys like the dude with the thick-ass mustache, man, the light-skinned nigga. I can't remember his name. He coming in, hitting shots, shooting with confidence. I'm like, damn.
Was it Jay Williams they got? They got 2 of them guys. What's the starter's guy name? His name is Williams.
No. I'm talking about on the Pacers.
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about Thunder.
On the Pacers.
Oh, okay.
He coming in, he's shooting with confidence and making plays. And I'm like, dog. Like, yeah, him too. And I'm like, dog.
Yep.
What the fuck? Like Minnesota. I'm like, Minnesota, like what? Like y'all need a nigga like that. But it's the thing though. They've been instilling confidence in those players all year, and they've been sticking with them all year. Yeah. They have never like shrunk their lineup to, like most teams do shrink their lineup to like 8 going into the playoffs. But nowadays you can't. Like, these two teams are evidence that you have to play more players. Yeah. Because the game is so fast, and you run up into one of these teams that like to run up and down, you're gonna need that.
Yeah, you need that versatility. Especially when you got bigs out there like Rudy and then Cat to some degree as well that just can't
even
really
play them.
Yeah, they can't really athletically, keep up with all those.
You can't really play.
Wings that can play. 1 through the 5 type thing.
Can't really play them. It's hard to play them.
Yeah. But exciting, man. This playoffs has been good. It's kind of weird just not seeing somebody named Jason Tatum. Yeah, LeBron James, Steph Curry, going to the finals, but it still feels like, hey, LeBron
actually hadn't been in a while, but I'm just playing. I'm playing.
And it's Cap.
You're right. Man. Well, it's been about 5 years, but it's okay. I'm just playing. I said I was playing, bro. I said I was playing.
Oh, what a glaze.
Hey, don't start glazing, man. Don't you start.
Free pod.
Hey, don't you start it. But now I think on some real shit, I think this is just like the turning of the tide, man. It's the new era. Yeah. And it's evident that, you got all these new guys, even just in the conference finals. Right. All new guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the superstars on these teams or the best players on these teams. So I think we, that KD, LeBron, Steph, that era might be over, man. It might be over. Yep.
So hard to say goodbye to
Man,
yes.
fuck them old niggas,
Yeah.
man. Fuck them old niggas, man.
Hey.
Make room for the young niggas,
Right,
man.
right.
Make room for the
You
young.
wanna see
It's
Prince
always
play.
like that though, you know. But when these guys retire though, we gonna miss all of them though.
Oh, yeah.
Facts. We gonna miss LeBron. We gonna miss Steph. Even the people that like consistently hate on LeBron, nigga, when he leave the game, cause you gonna watch when he play, whether you like him or not, you gonna watch. So niggas gonna miss all those guys, you know.
Mail time. Yeah. It's another one. And another one. Love to talk to people. The people want to talk to me, huh? You want to talk? Let's get to talking. Nothing happened. Excuse me. Let's try it again. Don't do drugs and stay in school. Hey guys, I did some fatherly things today. Put together my boy's high chair. That's right, we're getting big boy games out here. Want to hear a dad joke? I'm afraid of the calendar because its days are numbered. Last week we talked about cheating. Excuse me. That's the work, because this is a work computer. But, there's an old saying that goes, cheaters never win. That is incorrect. Most of the time, cheaters most definitely win and they get away with it. So do with that information what you will. Do not cheat on your significant other. See if you can form an open relationship where everyone can suck and fuck and be pleased. That's for everyday life. Smoke straight.
It's got to be how we want it, when we want it, where we want it.
And then
I don't know how that was a wild statement right there. Yeah, that's good. That was a wild statement. But you get what I'm saying though. Like it's gotta. They could be picky at times. So it's like if you don't say it how they would have wanted you to say it, it's a problem. You know. But and it's just like with the Caitlyn thing. Yo, okay, it don't matter who put us on the map, long as we get put on.
That's all. That's it. That's
Don't
all.
try to discredit this woman just because she's a rookie. Like last year, just because she's a rookie and, maybe she's a white girl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that probably play a part in it. Who knows? Who knows? But dog, why not lift her up? Like I say on the court, I always say this, on the court, compete against her. That's cool. But all the extra stuff and the analysts that played in the game before or played in college, they kind of was trying to do, oh, it's not just Caitlyn. We know it's not just Caitlyn. But when they start watching, who got every game she's played? I know every game last year she played at least, sold out crowd. And how many sold out crowds they done had since?
Logo threes bring the eyes.
Come on, man. That's where it's at. And she bringing the eyes, man. It's facts.
And double-digit assists.
She gonna help y'all get a raise.
Oh, they already said she top 3 in triple doubles in league history.
Yeah,
ain't even been 2 years.
Wild.
She hadn't even been in the league 2 years.
Wild.
She's barely been in the league a year.
And then
Come on, man.
Stuff like that. I don't want to say it's a bad product just because, she doing all this and the league just started. You just in a league that ain't really big on stats like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't big on, I gotta go out and get a triple double to prove my worth. They go posted a little different.
And still young too.
Not saying
It is a young league.
It's a young league, and I'm saying we looking at it as in NBA you need a triple double just about to be considered a superstar. That league
Or scoring 30 a game.
Or you scoring 30 a game. That team, the WNBA is just more team oriented. You don't really see true superstars. You starting to see it now for sure. They have girls that was this girl is really the star of the show, but they don't really have
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. That's Aja Wilson. I don't know if you know her. Aja Wilson. If you go back in the day, because I used to watch it. I used to Lisa. You can go Cheryl. I think she probably She definitely in the GOAT conversation. Cheryl Swoops. I remember Tamika Catchings. She played for Indiana. She was cold.
Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, we said Lisa. Nikki Teasley. She had handles like a fucking dude. Yeah. Diana. You get what I'm saying? Maya Moore was a fucking 3-time MVP or something like that, champion. Like Maya played like a man. Not to say anything about her, but I'm just saying, like, she reminded me of Kobe. Like when she played, like, bro, she didn't play like the average woman, the average female. So they've always had superstars, but for some reason, Caitlyn,
Even like Asian Wilson right now, she should have been.
She been balling.
She should have been probably getting some of that recognition.
She been balling. But it ain't even about like
the game. Her game just ain't,
It translates to what people want to see now.
Right.
Aja get dirty with her game, and she got the stats.
Yep.
But she just get dirty. Caitlyn, she smooth. She can pass. She can shoot that bitch from 30. We never seen this in women's sport.
Yeah.
We never seen women just pulling up from 28, 30 feet. We never seen it.
Shout out to. But again, going back to the point about welcoming that viewpoint.
That's
no
what
matter
you
how.
should do.
Now Asian Wilson got the A1.
I like it.
Come on.
I like it. I like that she had, and then she even got males wearing her shoe. So I like that, and I like Aja. You know what I'm saying? Aja nice. I think she one of the best, if not the best, to do it. So it do sucks. I get it. It sucks that she don't get the recognition that she should have.
Right.
Diana, you know what I'm saying? Like when she was playing and doing her thing, she never propelled the league like Caitlyn did. Yeah. But I mean,
Still
she was deserving.
Legend in her own
for
right.
sure.
Yeah.
But I think she would have been deserving of that. But Caitlyn is just the one.
Yeah.
She's just the one, bro.
And I think where it gets confused, and unfortunately I have to say this, is a women's dynamic in sports, is where they just get to focusing on what's fair. Like all those things we were just talking about. Yeah, it's not fair that these women have already done great things and haven't really got the recognition, but it's not about fair.
It ain't about fair.
It's about
life ain't always fair.
Especially in America, it's really about
Can you bring some chips to my deal?
Come on now.
Can you bring some chips, man? And especially in a business like that, you look at the W, bro. They're at a deficit every year at the end of the year. Even last year, they was in the red. And then they talk so much shit about NBA players. And the NBA, who you think paying y'all deficit every year? So y'all can keep playing. The NBA pays their deficit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So they talk, we deserve to get paid. Why? Y'all don't have the eyeballs. Yeah. Y'all don't have people buying the merchandise like NBA got. Y'all don't have the time put in. Y'all only been since 97. It's, what is it? 28 years? 28 years. NBA go back to the 50s, 60s.
That's some skin in the game, man.
Come on, man. 75 plus years.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep working your way up, and don't shoot down the people that can. What if these NBA niggas would have shot down when Magic came to the league? What if they'd have shot him down when he got the first contract where somebody was getting paid $1 million in a year? He got a 25-year, $25 million contract. I think this back in the 80s. Nigga Charles Barkley was like, "Oh shit." This is what he said. He was like, "Oh shit, Magic getting paid that money, getting paid that type of money. Yeah. Oh, we coming." They got on that coattail, bro. Right. What if they would have did that when Jordan came around?
Right.
Shot him down, shunned him. LeBron. Yeah. AIs, your Kobe's. What if they did that when all these guys that came and propelled the game, they shot him down? Yeah. NBA probably wouldn't be where they are right now. Just saying.
Gotta see that big picture.
Ride the wave, man.
Resetting the market.
Yeah. Ride the wave. Shit.
Yeah, man. But hopefully they can keep going up though. They got charter flights now, so that's a positive incentive. Okay. What we really want is it's really sad to see that some women gonna stay in college longer to get their NIL deals rather than going to the league. So that's
They
what we
would
wanna
much rather
stop.
stay
Yeah.
in college. If they can do 5-6 years,
Right.
they will.
Yeah. So that's what we want to kind of get away from, where it seems more lucrative to be a pro.
Right. Or more lucrative to be an amateur in college. But we want to get there where it is more lucrative to be a pro. I mean, I'm sure they want to.
Because
But
then
that's
you
just not where
get
it's
you get
at.
your stars in there sooner, and it impacts the league more.
Exactly.
Like, because
you get them in there after 2 years.
could already be there now. Olivia, I think her name is, from Notre Dame, which I think she switched schools.
Was she like a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember her last name, but she cold.
Yeah.
But it had an illustrious
What's your
college
Juju?
career. Yep.
Juju out in
Which,
USC.
You know, she probably would have needed to stay anyway.
Well, yeah,
because of
she
the
hurt.
injury. Yeah.
She hurt. But let me ask you this: women are complaining about the sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think women support enough as far as watching the WNBA?
I'm sure they're not the top,
Is that the
top
Of
watchers.
course
I'm
not.
positive. Yeah.
Of course not. And that be the thing, though.
Yeah. If it's really
Support
an empowerment thing, you know, that's solely kind of on y'all. Like,
But think about it, though. First of all, women are not really a lot of women are not into basketball.
or sports in general.
That are not into sports, right? But you have a lot of women that are not into sports go to an NBA game.
This is true.
You get what I'm saying? It's a better event to go to.
Yeah,
It's more packed, normally better venues. They probably got a nigga taking them. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, it's a more,
So it's free for them.
yeah, it's a more expensive thing, but that I think also plays a role in it, because it's like, oh,
Ooh, it's exclusive.
yeah, you know,
That's crazy that we like that. But that's the thing, though. So I think if think about it, if women really just supported them more, I think that'll go a long way right there. Like those same women that'll go sit at the NBA game, go to a WNBA game. It's like we said, it's stars in the WNBA.
yeah, you see some good basketball.
Yeah.
Great
You just
basketball.
not gonna see any dunking. That's it. That's the only thing that they don't have in the W is dunking the ball.
Right.
And to be honest, you don't really see many dunks in the NBA.
So much, on 3-point shooting. Yeah.
It's 3-point shooting. And it's hard to, like, it's not many guys. Like, you would think that Ant dunk all the time.
Yeah, with the highlights, the way
Ant
they do,
don't
yeah.
really dunk that much, bro.
But that's the thing. Like you said, even just a simple dunk, a facial.
Right.
No diddy.
It's exciting.
That becomes you know, sports fitter top 10, man.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. But I think the tide is turning away from dunks, and the three is more exciting. The long three is more exciting. For sure, the long three. You know, and that's what Caitlin brings.
It makes sense, though, because it's more anticipation. You waiting on it to see if it's going to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. But I think that's a good point. Good question posed, producer. I think that's a good point to make, though. It's, you know, and you think about it, women are the biggest spenders.
Yeah.
They spend the most money. So if you can go, like I said, if you can go to an NBA game, you know, because there's some women that do just go to NBA games, especially if you're a woman that are, you know, that's into sports. Go to the W. Go check them out.
And we
Support
know it's
them.
men out there, because as we see in the comments, men's out there trying to get chose now.
That's what they doing?
Bruh.
What you mean?
They trying to be basketball husbands out there, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, man.
Paige,
Groupie men.
Paige Buckers, you know, she the
Beckers.
Beckers,
Yeah.
excuse me. She the Rizzinator. That's her nickname or something like that.
The what now?
She the Rizzinator, the Rizzler. That's what her nickname is, the Rizzler. Hey,
Yeah, I don't, you
she
just
got
sound
them in
nigga.
different area
Who you
codes,
heard
bro.
that?
You better watch.
Who you heard say that shit, man?
It's on the socials, bro. The Rizzler.
You gotta say, hey man, I don't know what young
That's credible
nigga. I don't know what young nigga you been listening to, man. The Rizzinator, come on, man.
The Rizzler.
I thought you said the Rizzinator.
I was messing it up because I'm old.
Okay, I see. And you gotta say, hey man, you gotta stay away from it. But now, yeah. Okay, so
I feel like we doing our part. Men doing their part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I supported Buns.
To be honest, I'm gonna have
a whole different.
We sure did then a couple years back. You know, this before I was married. You know what I'm saying?
Great asterisk.
I had to say that. I don't want them thinking a married man would go to an
Timelines
event
matter
like that.
Timelines
They matter. You know, but
shout out Thick Overload. She an entrepreneur, man. She need help
yeah,
too.
you're right. She an entrepreneur.
She doing worse than
you right.
W.
You right. No, you're right. You're right. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go check Paige them out though. I'm gonna go check them out
She
when
hurt
I
right
get a
now. I think
chance.
that was a lot of the reason why Dallas lost Saturday.
Okay, I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna go check them out. I think the future is bright. It'll be bright for the Wings, man.
Yeah.
They continue to build with her, kind of like the Fever. They continue to build with Paige and keep building on that.
They
could
already
probably
had a
compete.
star on there too. I think. Wnba.
I think I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
You butchered it. You sure butchered it. And you ain't even finished it. You butchered it. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Young lady of African descent. That's
Yeah.
all I
Like your shirt right
can say.
there, man.
Yeah.
That's
the
what
motherland. Yeah. That's this is a black owned company right here. This is Dayu.
Yeah, we can tell.
Danu and Rich Dreams, man.
Yeah, what? Two
It's a
black
look.
arms.
It's a look, baby.
Two black arms. Yes, sir. Yes. So broad, this dude, man. Did you smoke before you came in here, man? You smoked before you come in
Did
here? Well, you smelled like it a little bit. I just didn't say nothing.
Never mind. Just saying, niggas didn't know. I didn't know. See if you could tell.
Oh, that was a test. Let me go in here, smell like smoke, see if that nigga say something.
I was spraying cologne.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate the effort.
You know,
To
man.
try to keep it down.
be
Keep it
professional.
down. I appreciate that.
Ish.
There you go. Okay.
Man.
And nah, man. This has been a good one, man. We're gonna have to get in the studio more, man, you know.
I can appreciate this.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long time coming.
We
man.
do it for y'all.
We do it for y'all, man.
You know, while y'all just sitting there by the wayside. This took energy and effort for us to be here.
Man, this took 4 different trial runs.
Appreciate
Yes, you better.
while you sitting there taking a shit.
You better. Yeah, man.
But we appreciate you.
We appreciate it.
Now, 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Boom. Rich
Follow
Dreams
the
TV.
Follow the Spotify.
Yeah.
The Rich Dream Show.
Yeah.
Follow the Apple Podcast. The Rich Dream Show. You know, like Smoke say, leave us 5 stars. Comment. You can say, hey man, y'all niggas stupid. You can say whatever you want to say. Y'all niggas stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Or I don't like y'all. We don't care. You know.
So
we
you
just
glazing it, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. That's cool. But just add smoke. Just add smoke when you do that. But now, man, on some real stuff, man, we appreciate everybody taking this journey with us on this podcast and stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long journey. It's been cool. It's been fun. It's been interesting, ups and downs. But we're going to keep coming with it, man.
The ride's still going. The marathon continues.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. It's G. Smoke. It's Dale behind the scenes. It's the Rich Dream Show.
Peace.